Hello, Mr. T here. In this session, the piece I would like to talk about is A Knight's Tale by Philip Sparke from the book Shining Brass, Volume 1. I have chosen this piece as it is set for Grade 1, List A. If you choose to play this piece for your grade, here are some ideas on how you could improve your marks. Firstly, let me play the melody. Yes, I agree with you. Not very interesting. So how can I make it more interesting and more musical? Well, to make it more interesting and musical, the points I will cover are tempo, dynamics, articulation, and musicianship. Firstly, tempo. Two things to notice about tempo: the speed at the beginning, and then look through the piece to see if this speed changes. Firstly, at the beginning you can see it says dotted crotchet equals 96. And what this means is that the speed should be fast enough to play 96 crotchets a minute. And the best way to understand this is by using a metronome. If you don't have one, play it at a moderate speed like this. Secondly, look through the music. Does the tempo change? Have a look now. You will see that the tempo doesn't change. Now let's add some dynamics to the tempo. Let's look through the music now and see what changes there are, and there are quite a few. You will see that it starts with MP, mezzo piano, medium soft. Bar 11 has a crescendo getting louder to MF, mezzo forte, medium loud. Bar 12 also has a crescendo to an F, forte, loud. The music stays loud right up to bar 15, where there is a diminuendo, getting quieter, into bar 15, down to P, piano, soft. There is another crescendo to forte from bar 19 into bar 20, where it stays loud until the diminuendo in bar 25, to piano in bar 26, where it stays piano through to the end. To give you some idea of the difference dynamics can make, I'm going to play from bar 11 to 16. Firstly without the changes in dynamics, and secondly with, so you can hear what the difference is. Now for articulation, the tonguing and slurring. There are many articulation marks in this piece. Look through the piece now and observe the different markings under the notes. You will see three types: a dot, a line, and a curved line between the notes. The dot means staccato, short and sharp. The line means tenuto, full length. The curved line is a slur where you play very smoothly without tonguing. Follow me as I play from bar 11 to 16 so you can see and hear the difference between tenuto, staccato and slur. Lastly, now that we have tempo, dynamics and articulation, the technical bits, it's time to think about musicianship. And what this means is thinking about what story is the music wanting you to tell through your playing. There are not many clues here, but let's look at the title, A Knight's Tale. Have a think. What does that title make you think of? Do you think it's more likely that it's going to be a lively piece, perhaps telling about knights of battles he has fought? Or do you think it's more like a calm, restful piece, perhaps with knights and people relaxing? The other clue might be in the word allegro, which you can see at the beginning. And allegro means lively. Can you see where the loudest part of the music is? Have a quick look for the forte section now. I think it's about a knight telling of battles he has fought. And I think he starts in his tale with an introduction, and when he tells of an actual battle, the middle section of the story, this is where the music is loudest. The music's quietest part, right at the end, is where the knight completes his tale. And I think this bit is marked piano, as the knight thinks about all the things that happened in the battle. Think about the story as a guide to playing the music. Now the 4 points, tempo, dynamics, articulation and musicianship have been covered. I will end by playing through the piece, thinking about all these ideas, and you will be able to compare it with the first playthrough and see the difference.